What's going on, guys? So inflation rose 2.7%. This is troubling signs for the Trump administration and its goals to bring prices down. Now, some of the reasons behind this rise in inflation from 2.4% to now 2.7, some are saying it's because of the impacts of the tariffs. Okay. Now, on the flip side is this, so a surplus of 25 billion as well that the government has taken in due to the tariffs. But the belief that, you know, regular ordinary people are not going to be the ones paying for the tariffs is just not realistic. Listen to this.
We've got an upside surprise here that kind of makes a little hash of perhaps the Treasury Secretary's claim that inflation hasn't hit yet. CPI comes in up 0.3%. The downside surprise, though, is in the core, up just 0.2%. Both were up a tenth of a percent last month. Year over year, we go to 2.7%, which is higher than the anticipated 2.6%. It's a 0.3% move up from last month, and the core is at 2.9%. That is what was expected. Last month, it was 2.8%.
Breaking news, inflation on the rise in June as the Federal Reserve releases the June Consumer Price Index. Tariffs are starting to show their effects with a year-over-year gain from 2.4% in May to 2.7% in June.
And it's especially bad the young people can't afford homes. Let me just put a very precise point on this. If you want a measure of how your economy is doing, GDP, no, I don't know what even that is, the total economic activity. Oh, no. My measure is really simple. I got a bunch of kids. Can they afford houses with full-time jobs at like 27, 28? And the answer is no way. And the answer is that 35-year-olds with really good jobs can't afford a house unless they stretch and go deep into debt. That's a complete disaster. Why? Two reasons. One, if people don't own things, they don't feel ownership of the country they're in. And the country gets super volatile because people feel like they've got nothing to lose. When you have a lawn, trust me, you're thinking long term.
Now, it's a natural order of things that if you tax businesses, right, which Republicans don't like to do, those businesses just pass down those costs to the end consumer. The same applies for companies that are shipping goods into this country. I recently ordered something from Amazon that I normally do. It's coming from China, and we had to pay $20 for shipping. We never had to do that before. I know that was just a supplier now passing on those costs to the end user. So it's a fine line that Trump is going to have to walk. It's a scenario that they're going to have to figure out what to do. My problem